So let's start with the new demo on how to enhance the UI of the chatbot. So we'd be adding the adaptive cards for now selection of the chocolates in our chocolate store, and earlier in the demos that we have already completed, the user was entering the respective text for selection of the chocolates, but we are now going to use adaptive cards, which are the inbuilt features of Microsoft Bot framework. And for displaying the order summary, we are going to use another card type called hero card type, and we will also use the hero card tab for showing the order confirmation details, and also for selecting the payment modes we would be generating the hero cards with the respective buttons. So this is how we can enhance the UI of our chatbot. Instead of user entering the text for doing the conversation with the chatbots, we would be using different cards for showing the information for the selection, making it more professional. So the adaptive card is like a JSON based UI component that displays images, buttons, and the structure messages that we can integrate and display in the chatbot. For this, we will need to write the code and also construct a JSON based UI generation file. And basically, it is used in our demo for generating the images for chocolates and also association of the buttons with the respective text. Instead of users entering the respective text, we would be actually allowing the user to select the respective chocolates based on the button selection. So the step one is like adding couple of packages in our project. One of them is adaptive cards, and next is Microsoft Bot Builder Dialogs Adaptive, which provides us the inbuilt implementation and the classes that are required for writing the code to generate the adaptive cards and the hero cards. The step two would be like adding the respective JSON file in our project. It would be a specific specification that would be add to the JSON file, and it will be actually used for generating the menu for the chocolates along with the images associated, and also the buttons that would be generated with the respective text. The user will be able to see the chocolates that the store is selling, and it will allow the user to select through the buttons. This is the implementation that we have modified in our demo. So here the interaction of the user will be started by entering the text order, the respective the chocolate menu card JSON file that we have created. It will be read from that respective location, and it will actually deserialize that respective JSON file into the type adaptive card. The respective attachment type would be created where we are specifying the content type, which is adaptive card, and we would be associating that respective adaptive card collection to the content of this attachment, and the message factory would associate the attachment and generate the reply that we want to send to the user for the selection. Step 4 is like when we would be showing the order summary. We are going to create this respective method where you can see the information that is already entered by the user, like selection of the chocolate, entering the quantity, entering the address, and it will identify based on the chocolate type selected. And this hero card would be constructed with a specific title, a subtitle. So all the information that the user has already entered would be shown to the user for performing the confirmation process. Here you can see the buttons can be created where we have created one button for order confirmation, and same way the message factory would be helpful for us to create the reply that we want to generate by creating the attachment type, and finally it would be sent to the user. So the order summary will be shown to user like this. So the order summary, how much the respective chocolates the user has entered, which type of chocolate the user has selected, what is the delivery address the user has entered, and it will provide a button for confirming the order. So this is generated to the hero card. Next is like once the order is confirmed, we will be showing the payment options to the user. So again, we have used hero card, where we can see a card would be created with three buttons, where all the three options that we are supporting for the payment would be generated, and the value would be associated would be recognized by our codes like credit card, PayPal, or UPI, and the same way it will be sent to the user for selection. So after changing this code, this is how the user would be shown in the chatbot UI for selection of the payment method. We will come to this slide, but let's jump to the demo first. Let's run our solution. We will again connect our bot framework with the endpoint. The user is starting the interaction by typing order. You can see over here the menu is displayed through the adaptive card, where the user can select which type of chocolate he wants to order. Here, after selecting the order, message would be sent by the backend, which would be like, you have selected dark. How many chocolates do you want to order it? Let's say 10. Now, after entering the quantity, it will ask the address. Let's say this. Now, after we have provided the information like which chocolate we want to purchase and what is the quantity, what will be the delivery address, you can also see this respective image is automatically identified based on the type of chocolate that we have selected. Now the next step by the user would be confirm the order. Here you can see the hero card is used for showing the information to the user in this format, which is very professional. Once the order is confirmed, the payment related information through the hero card is shown to the user again, where you can see three different buttons in this hero card layout is displayed to user. Finally, this is the mock information that we have shown to the user, where the entire process, right from selection of the chocolate, entering the quantity, entering the address, confirming the order, and also the payment type selection is done. Now this completes the processing. Now let's see what changes in the code that we have written. The activity handler in our chatbot class looks like this. The on message activity, which handles the information that is coming from the chatbot. User starts with the order in this block. In step 2, you can see the information that we capture from the adaptive card or the hero card is coming in this respective type called context.activity.value, which is the JSON object format. We are reading this information over here, holding it in our key in the dictionary. Here you can see the quantity block. After entering the quantity, it is asking for the address. When the address information is entered by the user, the order summary is displayed to the user like this, where the hero card is respectively constructed with all the information that the user has entered so far, along with the identification of the image that the order summary wants to handle, and it will also generate the order confirmation button. After user completes the order confirmation, the payment options hero card would be displayed. Here you can see three buttons are constructed again through the hero card, and the same would be sent on the chatbot for selection. Here you can see we have three buttons for three different payment modes, and each with respective value that is associated for the code to understand. Once the user has selected the payment, and a simple message would be shown to the user that okay, your payment is successful. This is the main integration, and this is how the entire flow of the selection of the chocolate through respective adaptive cards. For viewing the order summary, we have used hero card, and same way for selection of the payment methods, we have shown the different buttons on the hero card. This completes the flow. Now let's see what's next. We have completed the very basic implementation earlier. Now we have changed the UI also. Next is like we would be adding this respective order details in the different memory options available in the chatbot. We are going to add the AI to the chatbot, where we would be using natural language processing so that user can enter, I want to order 10 milk chocolates. So this type of respective statements, intents could be understood. For this, we will need to integrate language understanding intelligence service so that the bot can understand the intent. Like this, I want to order 10 milk chocolates. And we will also implement how to train the models with intents by after integrating the respective NLU as well as language understanding intelligence service. I hope you are enjoying my videos. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe and share this video.